What's going on, gang? How you doing tonight on this Saturday? I was about to say Sunday. It's not Sunday yet, man. I got a bunch of things going on tomorrow, man. Thank you guys for hanging out on this Saturday, man. And hopefully we'll have a bunch of people that want to hang out on the show tonight. I'm your boy Rod. Thank you so much for taking the time to hang out on the show right now. Man, let me tell you, man, what a Saturday it has been. And what a Saturday for you guys. I hope you guys are having a great Saturday. And this morning, I woke up and I had to hang out with the homie, one of my homies in the comic community. Just started his channel, man, Quinn's Comic Stash, man. And I called him last night. And I said, "Yo, if you need help, on some bagging and boarding, let me know, man." But sure enough, man, 10 o'clock this morning, I was scooped up at his house, bagging up about 300 comic books, man. And not only that, man, it's a bunch. I think he has like over 2,000 comic books he has to bag and board. And I was just like, after all the like leaning, grabbing books, bagging, my back was killing me, man. I bagged over 150 Daredevil comic books, guys. Over 150 comic books, and some of them I don't even have. Pissed me off. I told my friend Danny, I was like, "Dan, can I take the short box home?" And we just started laughing, just having a good time. But I see a few people in the house, man. Let's say hello to the guys in the chat right now. And I'll drop the link if you want to hang out with me for a few minutes, man. Let's see who we got in the house right now. We got Ruben Guzman. How you doing? We had Mando. How you doing? We got Entropy and Comics Kev, man. My homie right there, man. He has helped me so much for interviews and the whole 9 yards. Thank you, Kev, for your support. And thank you so much for that, man. We got Mike. Mike, boom. What's going on? Downright Nerdy Podcast in the house, man. How you doing, sir? Welcome to the show. Riley, what's up? Riley needs to be on the show. Mike, man, we gotta do something, man. Bring both of you guys on the show. We do couples nights, whatever. We'll do something, man. Let's see. We got Rob Boswell in the house. Rob is probably doing something like this. Just chilling somewhere, man. Rob in the house, man. Thank you so much, Mr. Boswell in the house. Who else we got in the chat right now? Ooh, man, I can't believe I'm doing this without my readers, man. We got Deals of Suspense. What's going on, Dale? How you doing, man? Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. We got a few more people jumping on right now. We got Slaughtered Up. Boom. Slaughtered Up. Wait a minute, man. All right, let me just say something, man. I did my how can I call it, my channel membership announcement. I dropped the video this morning, so I'm noticing some things here. Slaughtered Up. He's dry. He has an emoji. So yo, man, thank you so much, man. So I gotta figure everything out, guys, man. But I know Slaughtered Up is a member of the Freaking Maniacs, man. So thank you so much for supporting the channel, guys. Thank you so much for that. Let's see who else we got in the chat right now. We got Michael Rodriguez. What's going on, Mike? Oh, man, we were just talking on Instagram, man. So check out Mike's channel, man. Find some great art. You never know what you're gonna find out there, man. So let's see here. All right, so I'll drop the link if anyone wants to hang out. But I got a bunch of books that I want to show off. And I know a bunch of people are probably busy right now, and we'll find out who wants to jump on. But as I was hanging out with my friend Quinn's Comic Stash, and over bagging and boarding, it was over 300 books, man. So as we were doing that, we came across some double issues and some amazing DC books that I want to show you guys. And but that's it right there. So you can bag and board. You come home with some books, man. Some of them is like this one Daredevil book is hot doodle water, but maybe a hot press clean will do something. But who knows, man? So let me drop the link in the chat right now. I'm gonna copy this. But I hope you guys are doing well, man. It's Saturday. A bunch of people are hanging out with the family. That's the most important thing, man. Hang out with the family. Go watch a movie, the whole 9 yards, man. Grab some popcorn. If you're going out to a theater, I know a few people are doing that. So that is dope, man. Congrats and stepping out and doing that with the family, man. We got Flash by Night in the house. What's up, my homie? What is going on? So I'm gonna drop the link right there. Boom, man. Let me tell you, uh, I was catching up with Winter Soldier and Falcon. Whoa, man. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, man. But man, holy crap. I saw last week's episode and I started to watch this week's. But last week, man, Cat went off the rails, man. Just I'm just pouring a little of a little apple drink right now. So yeah, tastes good. For sure. All right. So how we do this, man? How we do this? All right. So I dropped the link. You guys want to jump on? Let me know, man. Hope you guys are having a good time. Good night and a good time too. I mean, what you doing, man? I got back and forth, man. And as I was helping Quinn's Comic Stash, I came across. Well, he did not notice. Oh, jeez. Here we go. Let me see. Just sent me a message. All right, it's not important. All right. We were bagging and boarding books, man. And I noticed something that he was doing. And I need to show you guys because these books mean a lot to me. And if you guys know me, Perry Comics and Mr. Our lost friend, Mr. Edwin the Comic Jabroni, Edwin he's was trying to find these books. And when Danny, my friend, was sitting going through the books and pulling them up, I saw a label on a comic book. And if you guys know Edwin, the comic jabroni, he was always looking for those DC Universe labels. You know, in the corner of a comic book, you either have a newsstand or retail, but the DC Universe labels was his thing, man. And he had a stack of them. And I was like, yo, damn, man, do you recognize what you got in your hand? He did not notice or just have, he did not have the knowledge of it. But anyway, man, I got back in books, guys. And if Edwin was around, jabroni master, man, he will pick them up. Anything with DC labels, man, boom, one. And it was so weird because he's my friend Danny is like probably 5 foot from me, and he takes the comic, and I can see something from a distance, and I see it, boom. I'm like, yo, go back to comic books. He's like, what? And he takes it out, and then he goes, what's going on here? I said, take a look at it. What catches your eyes? Does not know about the DC Universe label. And all right. So the first one, oh, and all rebagging board. Man, we've been rebagging and boarding all damn day. Well, not all damn day, but damn it, these things stink after a while. We got here another Batman book, nice full. This will be cool. You see label. Catwoman. Oh, dude, I mean, he sat there for a few minutes and was watching them, and I'm like, "What is going on? You don't realize what you're seeing?" And then he goes, "No, I don't." I was like, "Come on, man! Look at it. These are hard to find." So, yeah, man, that's pretty dope. Those are the books that I picked up this week. Hanging out with my friend Dan. What we got going on here? Mr. Boswell dropping $5 super chat. What's up, man? Thank you so much for doing that. And I usually do something like this. Ooh, yeah, buddy. Thank you for doing that, man. Yeah, you know it, man. Hashtag comic nation. Yeah, for sure. Man, I don't even know what to do right now, man. I'm just hanging out with the community. A lot of things been happening today. Did a video, channel memberships. Jump if you want to support the channel. That's one way to do it. Um, yeah, I've just been chilling, been bagging and boarding all day. If you want to jump on the show, man, like I said, man, I dropped the link. If you want to jump on, just talk for a few minutes. Maybe your read of the week. What was your read of the week? Let me know. What was your read of the week? That is one thing. And we're not going to talk about sports tonight because a lot of people are not into sports, man. Oh, we got a bunch of people in the house, man. We got No Good Comics in the house, man. No Good had the Muscle Master, man. He had the Muscle Master. He had Reggie Lex in the house, man. Great interview. Should I have? I have to say, man, great interview, sir. Great interview. Let's see here. We got Gamma Ray Comics dropping the money. Rob or Rod? Rod, not Rob. ROD. It happens all the time, man. And let's see who else we got in the house, man. Yo, Kirk, what's going on? Comics on the mind in the house. If you got comics on the mind, then you're in the right place to hang out, man. Yo, we're bringing it in right now, man. We're gonna hang out with someone that's been on this show he is one of the biggest supporters of the channel. I'm not gonna do it. I'll let him do it.
Ahoy, mates and mermaids.
There it is, man. What's up, Cat?
Not much. I wanted to let you know that was hot garbage DC logos. You can go ahead and send them to me. You can add them to my collection,
Okay. All right. I know Edwin will like that. So
yeah, me and Edwin had a lot of competition together with them DC universes. It's always funny.
Yeah, man. And it was crazy. It was Cat. It was crazy because as comic Danny, comic Jesus Christ, you know who I'm talking about, Quinn's Comic Stash, and I heard you guys been talking, and when he was pulling his books out the box, man, I just seen it. I just he went so fast, but I seen that label,
right?
And I said, "Yo, Danny," I said, go back a couple issues." It's like, why? I was like, that's why. And man, it just hit. Well, Cat, man, that's something that
oh yeah,
and it's a nice. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 books, man. 6 books. And I know if everyone was here, he will lose his holy coconuts, the whole 9 yards, man.
Are they all Batmans?
Batman. Actually, 2 Catwoman.
The Catwomans are good.
Yeah, well,
As long as you don't get the cat scratch fever, you're all right, I guess.
Yeah, man. That's it just when I seen that, I just got choked up. And when he said, "Oh, I don't," when Danny said, "I don't know too much about these," he goes, "You're going home with these books," and I was just like, "What?" And I had no words. You cannot have any words when it comes to these things. When our lost friend was trying to find them, you know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah.
And I look at these. I'm just like I'm holding them like this.
Well, just to let you know, I sent out that Daredevil book too. So another member, as soon as he does his video, he's gonna do the same thing, do a video, and somebody has to claim it. So then he sends it off to them.
Oh, okay. Oh, you gotta let me know who you sent it to, man.
I will.
All right, let's see who we got in the chat right now, man. Because this guy had me working overtime today, man. Well, you already know home captain. But let's see who we got. We got Comics on the Mind in the house. What's going on? We got Apex Comics. What's up, my homie? What's going on, man? John Comics with Kids. Boom in the house, man. Welcome, John. Jump on the show, man. I know you got a show to do later on tonight, but jump on the show, man. I'm gonna drop the link. Jump on the show, John, man. Be nice to hang out with you for a few minutes, man. Let's see who else we got. We got Apex in the house. Apex, boom. There you go, man. He looks younger every day. That's the cool thing about it, man. The Cap gets younger every day.
Actually, it'll be on the 22nd, but I'll take it now.
There it is, man. There it is. Let's see, man. Rob Bosswood.
I'll wear my birthday suit on Lame or Frame. Is that all right?
Man, you can wear whatever you want, man. You can wear whatever you want, man. And it's crazy. It's crazy because I was thinking about Lame with Frame recently, and you the one that came up with the name Lame or Frame. So, hey, it is nuts when we get to that month that we reach 100. Well, not 100, but 1 year anniversary, man. It's gonna be an epic episode of Lame or Frame, and you came up with a name, and you've been helping out throughout the weeks and with names or characters, what we gotta draw the whole 9 yards, man. Lame or Frame was the captain idea, man. I mean, we were hanging out with community members, just chilling, but and the artwork started for no reason. It was just a hot mess. But after the show, the captain said, "Lame will frame it," and it was born, man. It was born.
I prefer to take credit over the B team, because I like all of us that are just out there and, everybody from different parts of the community all over,
Yeah. And
One of my
crazy.
favorite shows is when we took on the British.
Oh, man. The British invasion was pretty dope, man. That was a great night, man.
Yeah, we've done a lot of shows together.
Yeah, man, for sure. And let's see who else we got in the chat right now. We got Apex Comics in the house, like I said. And we got Rob Boswell. And Quinn's Comic Stat. Yo, Quinn, man, just jump in the chat, man. Click the link, jump on. I know you want to hang on. I know you want to hang on the channel, man. Just jump on. I'll drop the link right now. Danny is a big MMA fan. He wants to watch some MMA stuff. And whoa, wait a minute. We got a new member to the Holy Coconuts. We got Quinn's Commissars becoming. Whoa! Wait a minute, I gotta do something special. Wait, what do I do for this? I don't even know, Captain. I usually do this Will Ferrell. Whoa.
There you go.
Yeah, buddy. Thanks, Mr. Quinn, for being part of the Ricky man. Thank you, sir, for doing that. Let's see here. I'll go back to the chat right now. I think
well, Brother Rod, I just had to stop in and say howdy to you, ahoy. I got a show in about a half hour myself calling Shoot the Ship. I have a couple guests coming on.
All right, here we go. I'll give you the platform. There you go, sir. Do it.
Well, I got about a show coming on about a half hour called Shoot the Ship. I got a couple guests coming on, and we're just talking comic books live. I got a new guest coming on that I hope people sub him up. His collection kind of blows any booty collection I've ever seen away. So, something different, somebody new in the community, just kind of welcome and into, us, our community of comic books.
All right. Well said, sir. Well said, man. All right, everyone, go check out Captain Comics right now, man. Great guy, great supporter in the comp. I don't want to remove you completely, but
Talk it. Brother, I love you. My hat goes off to you. I just had to tell you them are hot garbage, just because I had to.
All right, man. Yo, and I know you like the DC labels, so we'll
DC,
talk, man.
Mark Jewelers.
Yes, sir. And you hooked me up with my first Mark Jewelers, so I got a very special place for these books for you, man.
Always.
All right, man. Take care, Steve, and I'll try to get out of here and hang out with your show too.
All right.
Right. Woo! We were hanging out with the captain, man. That's pretty dope, man. Right now, we've been hanging out with someone that's been on the show before, man. He is a cool brother in the community. We bring it in, man. Flash by night, man. What is
How are
going
we doing?
on, man?
I'm doing pretty good. Doing pretty good. I was just hoping Captain would make me swab the deck.
Yo, the captain's crazy, man. The captain's crazy, man. How you doing, T?
I am pretty good. Pretty good. Got to settle down on Saturdays. I'm like, let me pop in and see Rod a little bit. See how everybody's doing.
Yeah,
Talk to
man.
the community.
How we do, man? Let's see
What?
here. Go. I'm sorry. Go ahead, T.
Oh, I was like, what you got going on?
Nothing. I'm just hanging out, man. I was hanging out with my friend today, man. He had me bagging and boarding books. He's in a chat somewhere. There he is, man. Quinn's Comic Stash, man. Check him out. He's gonna be moving to Indiana. He's gonna be opening up a LCS. Check him
Aha.
out. He had me recording 2 videos of him. I'm not gonna tell you what it is, man. So I'm here recording videos of him. Got my back like hurting, but it was all like
Wait.
good times. Just
So you were recording and bagging boarding?
he got me working, man. The funny thing is, yo, T man, I called him. I called him last night. I was like, yo, let's hang out. I can help
Mhm.
you back. I said I can help you bag and board. I'm down. He needed some help. He needed some help. So I was like, well, how about 10:30? He's never on time. That's the funny thing about it. So I called my wife and I was like, hey, I'm about to hang out with Dan. You know, he's not here yet, but just letting you know, you already know. Just
Mhm.
giving her an update. I hang up the phone and it goes, and it goes on my way. I'm like, 10:30. This was like 10:30. I was like, holy crap.
So what time were y'all supposed to meet?
Well, it was around that time, but it's usually late always. So I'm like, geez, man. It was like early, man. Get to the house. Well, I don't want to say too much, but man,
we
he's
got
got
to see the footage later.
he's got. I recorded 2 videos for him. So Danny, man, put them on YouTube, man. He's got this collection of comics he bought, and damn it, I was like, holy crap! I'm just holding the phone, and I start getting a cramp. I'm like, oh, that's not good. I'm like, stay still right there, man. But yeah, man, he's doing his thing. That's pretty cool, man.
That's good. That's good.
Yeah. So
That
how you
that's it.
been, man?
Um, done pretty good. Pretty good. Just working and trying to get around. I was doing comics on the mind. I went to my first con as a content creator last weekend, and so
Oh,
that was pretty fun, pretty interesting. It was in Huntsville.
oh, hey.
Yeah. So I hung out there. I got to meet Jim Shooter, uh, which was also pretty interesting. Uh, I got a picture with him. I got a couple of things signed, and then we talked a little bit, and he told me a story about him not him not taking books out of bags anymore so much because I brought my books up. They didn't have tape on them, but they were in the bag. And so I asked him if he wanted me to take them out of the bag, and he said yes, please. And he said he doesn't like taking books out of bags because a while ago he saw Stan Lee rip the cover off of a book, and ever since then he doesn't like it. He doesn't like taking books out. And I told him I don't know what the value or what this book was, but if I can tell for my lifetime, if I can tell people that Stan Lee ripped the comic off of this book, that's that's gonna be the story at every bar, at every party, at every get together, at my retirement ceremony. I'm gonna talk about the time that I met Stan Lee and he ripped the cover off my book.
Boom. Yo, T, man, let me tell you, I told this story multiple times, man.
Uh-huh.
I met Jim Lee, and
Okay.
it was the day before the Eagles won the Super Bowl. So I had X-Men Annual 14,
Hmm.
and I had which is the first appearance of Gambit. I don't care what
Right.
anyone says.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
do you agree or disagree? Are you one of those guys that you need, first appearance on a cover or a cameo? Just your
Um, so I haven't looked at either one, but from what I've heard, in the annual 14, Gambit's like all over the place in that book. I've
no,
heard
he's in a
he's in
corner
a few
somewhere.
panels.
He's
Yeah.
in a corner. He just goes, "I'm Gambit," and
I
that's
think
all I need. That's all I need.
I think that I think that's a count, but majority kind of rules. But I think that counts.
Yep.
If you see the person and especially if they announce themselves, if you see the person and they they're in the corner of a panel, but they never say anything, and you have to guess who they are, maybe that's one thing. But if the person announces I'm Gambit, that's it.
Yeah, and it's a quick debate because a lot of people think about Hulk 180 or 181. But anyway, man, we can talk about that later on.
Yeah, you are about to derail the show with 180 and
Well,
181.
that's how we do when you hang out on the show, man. If you guys
I,
don't know Flash by Night, man, this guy's one of the coolest dudes in the community, man. He's jumped on the show a couple times, and now that he's jumped on the show again, we're bonding. I feel a comfort zone hanging out with you, man. So
we're
that's pretty dope.
bonding.
So with that being said, tell the people where they can find you at, man.
You can find me on my channel, Flash by Night. You can find me on Instagram, Flash by Night Comics. And yeah, I'm showing off some things I have. Doing reviews for books. I've done a couple of indie reviews for books I'm really enjoying. Um, I think I'm through issue 3 of reviewing Seven Secrets and issue 2 of Noctera. I think those two are my favorite two indies right now.
Okay.
And so I'm doing reviews and doing new comic book day shows. I've done a couple of live shows, which I didn't think I would like, but I'm getting more comfortable with now. Because I liked shooting and editing, because if I stutter too much, or if I don't like something, I can just cut it out. But there's like no interaction. Well, there's a little bit of interaction, but there's not a lot of interaction when you just shoot and edit videos. Whereas if you go on live, you get to talk to people right then and there, and you just have to make sure that you have yourself straight and not go too far off the rails on your live, because it's live. You can't do anything about it.
But yo, T, man. The funny thing is, I stutter whatever I do, man.
Right.
I'm so hyped and I get nervous, and I'm doing it throughout the show right now, man. So you got is more importantly, we're just being organic and we're having a good
Right.
time and we're hanging out with community in the chat. And you, man, you jumped on not too long ago, man. It was the first time ever, man. That was pretty dope. And here you are again. Now you're like more loose. Now you're
Yeah. I think the more and more I do this and actually go on live with people, I get more comfortable. I get a little bit more laid back, and I think that works out better for everybody. But yeah, I've stuttered pretty much all my life, and I'm kind of sensitive to it a little bit, but it's getting better. I used to be real sensitive to it, but through the magic of Marines not cutting anybody any slack, all of my little sensitivity kind of went away.
But dude, I mean, it's things like I do that at work. If I get nervous, I start stuttering. So,
Yeah,
but it's something that if people don't, they may look at us, or this guy is stuttering, or this guy here, whatever. But it's us, man. It's us, and
yeah.
we understand
It's
each
it,
other. So
right.
it's like if people look at us, we're doing combos. Why are you doing combos? So this is us, man. This is the community. This is what we like to do, and
Hmm.
and it is what it is.
I'll tell you what. Before, and I always tell a story. Before I got the itch after Captain America Winter Soldier. Before I got the itch, I have a friend who went with me to the con, and he's been collecting comics at least since the '90s. And I used to ask him. I used to wonder, what are comics about? Why do you like them? You got these books with drawings and they're for kids and things. And then I saw Captain America Winter Soldier, and the Winter Soldier Bucky reveal made me feel like I was missing out if I didn't read comics. And so that's when I started reading. I'm like, oh, this is cool. I mean, it's not what outsiders thinks it is, and there's something for everybody. Is a lot of people say it, and it sounds cliche-ish, but there's something for everybody. There's a comic for everybody's taste and sensibilities and um, everything they might like. I don't think there's a genre or a thing that doesn't get written about in somebody's comic. The only thing that I'm looking for, and whoever writes it, I don't care what company they work for, I don't care what the story is about. Somebody has to write a comic about an accountant. They are going to get my money. There's there's comics everywhere for lawyers, but none for accountants. I want a comic somewhere where the hero or the protagonist is in the daytime is an accountant. That's what I want, and
Well,
somebody's gonna get my money.
well, you talk about an accountant. I like an attorney, man. You know,
that's what that's what I'm
I'm an
saying. There
attorney, man. So
like how many lawyers are there in comics?
there it is. I don't even care. I just need one,
I
man.
I I know your guy is an attorney, and then She Hulk's an attorney. Um, I don't know who is anybody in DC an attorney. Any major players?
Man, I've never seen an attorney. Whoa, man, you may be starting something, T, man. Attorney at DC
Rabbit hole.
Universe, man. And
I've
that's
uncovered.
very
I've,
cool, man, that you brought that up.
that I would love, but I would really love to find an accountant as a protagonist for a story somewhere.
No,
I go ahead and I put that on the pull list right away.
no, man. That is, we're having a great conversation hanging out with the man right
Right,
now.
right.
Fast by night, Mr. T in the house, man. Uh, Wait a minute, we got a channel membership. Did this just happen?
Uh
Yo, we got. Oh, I'm behind right now.
oh.
Let's see here. We got Lawson Comics in the house.
Aha.
Man, boom, lost. Working everything right now. I got to work on certain things, but I'll give you of course, man, Mr. Farrell. There it is, man. Thank you for being part of, Hot Rod, man. Team Hot Rod, Ricky Maniacs, man. Part of anything you want to be, man. This is how we do, man. We're gonna have fun doing this, and I'm gonna bring some videos, private videos for you. Not private, but you know what I'm
not the
saying.
private videos.
Oh man,
Not surprising.
just videos for
Yeah.
subscribers, man.
I looked at the chat. I think Apex Comics has it right. Bean counter by day, hero by night.
There it is, man.
That's
And Ricky Maniacs, man. Ricky Maniacs came from Simple Simon. There it is, man.
all right.
Yep, that was your idea, and I just took it, and we'll go with it, man. Simple Simon from across the pond, man. Thank you so much for hanging out on the show.
Okay, but we're gonna need you to do the whole thing, Rob. We're gonna need the what you gonna do when Rod and the Ricky Maniacs run wild. I don't know. Well, I don't know if that's like a copyright thing. I don't know if you can.
I don't know.
I don't know if YouTube will ding you for that or not.
Oh well, it won't be the first time, won't be the last. But I'll figure it out, man. Guys, don't be scared to jump on the show, man. Don't be scared. Simple Simon, you're in the house right now. I'll drop the link. Just jump on, man. And Lawson Comics is, I think they're right there, almost at 1K, man. Jump on the show. Let's hang out. Let's just talk comics and have a good time. And man, what you got going on, Flash, on your channel, sir, man?
Not a whole lot. I'm still brainstorming and trying to find something new to put on my channel. Something I won't say short, but I have some ideas. I'm thinking because I already have a robe for my graduation. I'm thinking about going and maybe finding a gavel and like taking like a hot topic and calling my show "I'll be the judge of that." I've got a couple of things in mind. And besides that, maybe going live more and seeing more of the community. Like I said, I'm kind of used to shooting and editing, but going live is a thing I think I need to do more.
Man, whatever you feel comfortable with, you could keep rocking out your edit videos, and if you want to hang out with members in the community, just jump on their channels, man. And
right.
And it's an honor to have you. This is the second time that you've been on the show.
Right.
And if the first time it was kind of like, but now it's like the doors are like broken open.
See what this guy's about. See if he's up to any chicanery.
Yeah, I'm just a regular ball guy,
Right.
hanging out.
Make sure he's not coming to troll everybody.
I won't do that, man. I won't.
No. I mean, you're making sure I'm not coming to troll everybody.
We're gonna bring in right now. There's someone that wants to hang out on the show right now from across the pond.
Drum roll.
We're bringing in. There's none other than homie that wears a black shirt that has a nice color hair. It is none other than. There's only one Simple Simon.
This is a long drum roll.
We bring it in right now. Simple Simon. Boom.
I don't know, mate. I'm just watching a yarn man on eBay at the moment.
Oh, don't buy it. Don't buy it. We'll send it to you for free.
Wait,
I don't have one.
Is Yarn Man still hot? I remember when Yarn Man became a thing. That was right before I started trying to do YouTube.
But it's died down. It's died down, so now is the perfect time to buy. So.
Oh man!
Before it makes the list again and goes back up.
Yeah, exactly. You're right.
That was
second wave.
That was some of the most fun videos and content to watch.
It was crazy
when Yarn Man hit the big time.
Yeah, it gave me FOMO. I was like, I need to have this book, and I can't get. I literally went to like back issue bins to find it here in Australia, and I couldn't find one. So.
Yo, we got a few people in the house, man. Yo, Z collects. I'm working on the badges, man. Just give me 1 second. I just started this thing, man. But that's nice badge, Z collects, man. Just bear with me 1 second, man. And let's see who else we got in the chat right now. Rob Boswell's still in the house, and I think we're caught up. And man, hanging out. Few people in the community, man. Yeah. Simple Simon. How you been, man? What have you read lately?
What have I read lately? I have read a few things. I took like 2 weeks off from reading, and then I did read some stuff. I'm gonna have to find the pile because I can't remember what I read.
I think that's probably, and I don't even buy much, but I feel like if I take a week or two off from reading, like I'll have a stack of. I don't even buy that many books, but I have a stack this big if I take a week off from reading, and I feel like I'll never get back to it.
Yeah, so I've got my unread is like probably 3 times my read pile now. I take time off all the time from reading. So I read Carmen. That was good.
I heard good things about it.
All right.
And I read The Joker as well. That's pretty good, man. Like a lot of people weren't excited about it, but I'm enjoying it. I think it's good.
Yeah, I've got issue 1. I couldn't get issue 2. I've got a couple of local stores, and in one way or another they've been slacking, and so I couldn't get issue 2.
What,
I didn't pre-order issue 2.
Yeah.
I thought that maybe 1 or 2 issues would be in the store when I got there, but they were not. And then the second store I usually stop by, if I can't find a book in my first store, they haven't been open the last couple of times that I've swung by, and so I'm not sure.
Yeah, there's a lot of stuff I got to read though. A pile here.
Right. Are you right?
I read the first issue. This is the second issue, but the first issue was mad. What are you, Rod? You been reading much?
Oh man, I've been reading. I can't even show you what I've been picked up today, but man, I had to say, I've read that Locust book from I think it was Aftershock. Man, that book was crazy. I read Kanto. Don't miss that. Kanto is on fire. Going to be hanging out with those homies tomorrow on my channel. So, but yeah, man, there's a bunch of books.
Would it be weird to read Kanto if you haven't read it from the beginning?
Oh man, that's kind of hard. But it's a new story arc. But I highly suggest. I mean, you don't have to.
But you want to understand the character and everything, right? So
yeah, you have to. If you want to go back and read it, I highly suggest pick up a trade or something like that.
Yeah,
but this new story arc is like, boom. And
that's one point of apprehension I always have with books and TV shows and things. If I miss something, if I miss the train on something on a book or a TV show, and it's 3 or 4 issues or 3 or 4 episodes past the start of it, I feel like I can't. I feel like I don't have enough time to catch up, and so if I miss the train, I'm almost completely off the train. And so I kind of like Simon's question about whether or not you need to have read the first 2 installments of Kanto in order to pick up this latest start this latest run.
Yeah, I give up on like I missed the Something's Killing the Children train. So
right,
I don't buy trades very often, but I bought that because I was like, I really want to read that. So there's some books I'm just like, you know what, just buy the trade to read it. Don't worry about the whole making the run. I'm not going to bother.
Yeah. So did you get to read it?
I read the first volume. I read the first trade. I've got the second trade. I haven't started it yet, but it was good. It's really good.
Okay. Yeah, that's another train I missed, and I'll have to find some way to catch up with it.
Well, it's not, you're not too, because they're only, I think they're 15 or 16 issues, so it's not too hard to catch up. I don't think if you're a fast reader. I'm a slow reader, so it takes me forever.
Well, it's not the speed of reading. It's some days I make time to sit down and read, and some days I don't. And so it's getting myself to stop doing whatever and sitting down and reading. Once I sit down and read, I'm okay.
Getting to that.
I mean, we can keep talking about comics, but look at this. Wow. Some handsome guys on a camp tonight. How's everyone doing? Oh, you know.
These two?
Well, that's all we do, man. We bring handsome gentlemen to the show from time to time. That's all we do, man. How we do the show. and back to Cancel, I have to say it's just a fantastic read. If you have kids, I think it's a cool book that even the wifey can read. I get my wife to read it. So I'm not just saying that because the guys are gonna hang out on the show tomorrow. But I'm just saying it's a fun read. It's something different from Cape Crusaders, from mutants and the whole 9 yards. But it's just fun. It is fun. Keep it going with whatever you guys want to talk about. Just saying, that's just me, man.
Yeah, I think I'll eventually get around to Kanto. There's so much stuff that I've missed that I do want to eventually catch up on, but I've barely caught up on all the classic DC stuff that I want to read. Like, I just read Hush recently for the first time.
Nice.
I have not. I have no clue what Hush is about. Besides a old friend of Bruce Wayne's coming back from his past, and yeah, I've never actually read Hush, and I think there's a movie or animated movie of Hush now, but I hadn't gotten to even see it. I just kind of know the name Hush from talking to community.
Well, apparently the animation is completely different than the book. Like, they change who Hush is in the animation.
Wait, huh?
Yeah. So I haven't seen it, but I've heard they changed who Hush is in the animation. So a lot of people weren't very happy with it.
Why would you do that? Like, change elements of the story around the story. Don't.
Well, I wonder if it's because it's kind of like a who is it sort of story.
Okay.
Maybe the animation was like, well, they already know who it is in the book. Let's change it so they don't know.
I got you. That
everyone cracked it.
That's kind of a.
But it's like anything, man. Excuse me. They say you better read the book before you watch the movie. Is what some people say.
Yeah, so I definitely want to. I probably won't watch the movie anymore. But funny thing is, I think yesterday I was talking to who was it? But they were talking about Invincible, and I was like, should I read the book first before I watch the Invincible series? And all of them said no. I think it was on Oldall's stream. Like, everyone's like, no, don't read the book, just watch the series.
Yeah, I have a friend. I've never read Invincible. I have a friend who read it, and he watched the first 3 episodes. And after the first 3 episodes, he was telling me that that it felt to him like they got halfway through the Invincible story. Maybe he's over exaggerating, but the first 3 episodes got really, really deep into the Invincible story. Like further along than 3 episodes should get into that whole. I don't know what is it, 150, 60 issues, however long Invincible was.
Yeah.
But I'm probably not going to check out Invincible, because the one thing, like I was saying earlier, the Bucky Winter Soldier revealed in Captain America Winter Soldier, got me into reading comics. But the only drawback for that is that now I don't get surprises out of DC and Marvel because I'm always trying to learn things about DC and Marvel. And so when a movie comes up, if they don't do a surprise like Simon said with Hush, I know what's happening in the movies and shows. So having not read Invincible, I get to be surprised with whatever happens in the show because I have no clue about the character.
Yeah.
So it's kind of I guess a kind of 6 of one, half dozen of the other. Like, do you want to read the material or do you want to be surprised by what's in the show?
Yeah. I haven't watched the Falcon. I watched the first episode of Falcon and Winter Soldier, but I haven't actually watched the rest. Is it worth checking out? Are you watching it, Rod?
Oh my goodness! let me say something right now. I was not gonna mention about it. I saw half of this week's show.
Okay.
The episode. I saw last week episode and
Oh, bless you.
My apologies. I was holding that in. I'm sorry, guys. Oh man,
the pilot's trying to get everybody.
Well, come to Florida and you'll.
Oh no!
I got my 2 shots. I should be fine for whatever they say now. So, but anyway,
until your next 2 shots.
Huh?
I said until your next 2 shots.
Yeah, well, we'll find out. Oh man, yo, the episode before this week. Holy crap! Cat went nuts, and man, the Shield. All I gotta see is the Shield,
and the intensity does not come down in episode 5. In episode 5, I really enjoyed episode 5. There were things said and conversations and people and yeah, there were things going on in episode 5. It was pretty good. I've got to go back and watch it again to make sure that I didn't miss anything. Yeah.
It was pretty dope. I mean, like I said, I got halfway, like half, but man, that was just like. And before you jump in on the show, I'm like, oh, and I'm like, yo, man, I'm hoping the community watch. Man, you guys can spoil it. I don't care, man. I'm one of those guys. I don't care.
But
no, I won't.
I'm gonna read a comic book if it's spoiled or whatever a show. I don't care. I'm gonna watch it anyway.
Yeah, I won't spoil anything because I know I grit my teeth at spoilers all the time. I remember and they kind of laid it out. You kind of knew for the most part, but what was it, episode 6 or 7 of WandaVision with the Agatha All Along song? I went to Twitter like 7:00 in the morning on Friday, and Agatha All Along was trending on Twitter. Like yeah, really. All of us can't stay up till 3 in the morning and watch and put Agatha on Twitter. Can y'all not wait until Friday night at least?
Yeah, that's like anytime there's something I don't want to know, I will just try to stay off the internet that day.
I say I'm gonna do that, and my Twitter sabbatical lasts about 10 minutes.
Yeah, it's interesting sometimes. Sometimes you don't even know you're doing it. You're just opening up. Yeah. Oh, what am I doing? I'm not supposed to be looking.
and then I find myself not wanting to know if something happened, but looking to see if people are talking about whatever this show is, and trying to see if people are talking about it, but not see what they're talking about, which is the strangest thing. But
and look at Perry. He just said, "Shh."
I agree.
He's
I
probably
agree.
on hibernation. He's probably recording a bunch of videos. Very
That's what.
sorry,
Yeah,
man.
Perry won't see this for another 2 years, right?
Or maybe two months. Who knows,
Okay,
man?
I got you.
He had a late
Oh.
night last night, Perry. He was on Old Wolf stream, and they didn't get off till like in the morning or something.
And
And
then,
I
yeah,
didn't- I didn't know that was a thing. I'm gonna have to look out. I'm sub to Old Wolf, but I have the notifications on not all, but I forget the setting where they tell you some things. And so I got the notification about his stream this morning.
Oh,
Yeah, I got the notification about the stream this morning, and so I watched a few minutes of his stream, and I saw the crack of the line about Simon's hair and his chair, and old Wolf matching his wallpaper, and then I had to go off and do things and run errands and watch my goddaughter play volleyball. So that was fun. But I've got to get back and watch and see what the stream has in store. But if I'm around Friday and if he does it again, I'll try and hop on, or at least hang out in the chat one way or another.
he used to do it every week, and like we'd just sit there and drink, and then it just stopped one day. And then I remember on the weekends I'd be sad. I'm like, oh no.
well, you know what? Perry is awake. He's been sleeping all day. So, Perry, jump on, man. It'll be nice to have you on for a few seconds, man. Just a few seconds. He can find a link somewhere if you need some help. Let me know, man. John Comics Kids. Simon is trying to be on YouTube all day today.
It's still 11 o'clock in the morning here. It's early days.
It's not even lunchtime yet.
That's right.
That is fascinating.
Oh man, you guys are fantastic, man. If you're not hanging out or watching or following Flash by Nights Comics channel, yo, check them out right now. Flash by Night. Let the people know what you got going on before we hang out more with the community.
So I've got a couple of pieces of mail in, and I still haven't done anything for my new comic book day purchases this week. So I may wait until Wednesday or Thursday and just do 2 weeks of new comic book day stuff on either Wednesday or Thursday night. Because I'm not a big spender on Wednesdays. So my hauls are pretty small as far as new books. Is usually between 2 and 4 books a week usually, and so it may be more fruitful to do new comic book day material every other week instead of every week. But I think I will be doing that this Wednesday, and maybe I'll sneak a review in. I've got to read Thor, the end of the Prey story, and I grabbed Nonstop Spider-Man. Hopefully, I can review that. But what I'm really hoping for, because I haven't read it yet, but I'm really hoping that the Madripoor Fist Pumper, the what is it, Turkish Delight, Baron Zemo, is in this book also, because he was in the first book.
Yeah, I didn't dig the first issue. I heard everyone talking about it and it sounded good, and then I read it and I was like, I wasn't into it.
Yeah, I mean, it was. I don't outside of Miles Morales, I don't read a whole lot of Spider-Man, and I heard that it was supposed to be different from Amazing, which it was different, and I kind of dug where the story was going. I've got to see how I feel about the storytelling over time, but I liked the mechanism they were using with the two class. Well, the one classmate that passed and the other one that was in pretty bad shape at the end. And then they had a backup story with Baron Zemo, I guess, announcing his return to the world. And so I'm really hoping Zemo is at the end of this book. I may actually be picking up the book to see if Baron Zemo's in there.
Did they do any crazy covers for the second issue? Because there was like quite a few for the first issue.
I don't think they did a whole lot of crazy covers. Yeah, the first issue was I got a what do they call it? Die cut? Not die cut.
Yeah, the die cut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
die cut. They had a little congratulations secret cover thing, and I'm like, you know what?
Yeah, I got that one.
I'll try it. I'll dig in. I'll see what's in there. And it was a little die cut version, and then I got the Scott Young version and the Alex Ross, the regular Alex Ross variant.
Oh,
Not the Virgin. The Virgin was like $100. That's a little rich for my blood.
man. You gotta have the bucks for those type of books, man.
What's that?
I said you gotta have the bucks
Oh,
for those type of books, man. I mean, even if you have it, will you buy it? That's the question, man.
I've really got to like something to spend more than cover like this book here, and I got it because I sold a couple of books and made a few dollars.
I like how you pull the books from the side. You already
that's
had
Right.
That's
Yeah.
a
So
sick
that was pretty dope, man. Let's
so
see
I
what we got.
finally came off with this one because my sister-in-law likes Purple Rain, and ever since she likes Prince, and so ever since I figured out she likes Prince, I've been picking up Purple Rain covers that are affordable. Which I have this one and the Bitter Root Purple Rain cover.
There's a
Um,
Batgirl one as well. I'll
That
put the
is
Batgirl one.
fire.
Yeah, I just saw the Batgirl one on somebody else's stream this morning. And I looked it up, and I think it's going like $60, $70, $80.
Oh, really?
I don't know about that.
Nah, man, you can get it cheaper than that for sure, man. I picked up mine in like a big haul. A
Okay.
guy was selling all 22 of the movie variant covers from DC, so I bought them all in a stack, and
Oh.
I didn't pay much for them. So
I like how I'm gonna pull you back up real big.
Okay.
On the motorcycle, the Cobra sign.
yeah,
Right. Oh my
I didn't know
Lord,
what
that
it was
is
until I saw that.
I love it. I love it, man.
I don't know if that's unpatriotic or as a veteran if I should have these thoughts. But every once in a while, I'm a Cobra sympathizer.
Just back on the expensive covers. I think it's really bizarre when they sometimes make like the ratio variant the same as the cover, the standard cover, but it's like the sketch version.
Right.
I just think that's really bizarre to charge more for that because it's like it's got no color.
Well, there's a lot of products like that. I don't know if anybody's familiar with like the rims and small tires that I don't know if they do that anymore. Have the big rims on the cars, and then you have the small tires, and the small tires that go on the rims are like 5 times more expensive than your average tire. And like the small tires use less rubber. It would make sense to me that they would cost less. But because they're designer shaped or because they're specialized, even though you use less rubber, they cost more money.
Okay.
And I feel like there are a lot of products that even though they use less material or whatever, because they're designer or they're more special or whatever, then they'll charge more. And so I kind of look at the books the same way. Like, well, I can either have the color version fully painted and everything for $4, or I can go and get the black and white undone version, the incomplete version for like $50.
Yeah, I just think it's bizarre to charge more for that, but I guess it's more rare. So
yeah, that the rarity is the thing, I guess. But I don't know. that's one of that. I don't think that's one of the parts of the hobby that I don't think I would get too far into is chasing a lot of things that people chase. Unless I think there's value in it for me, and I see some kind of profit coming from this rare, oh, I'm gonna say overpriced book.
Yeah.
If it's expensive, but I think it'll grow in value, and I can kind of clearly see it, then maybe. But I'm kind of a $3.99, $4.99 guy.
Or you can pre-order if you want to. So I
Comics,
do that
yeah.
too from time to time. So
Speaking of pre-order, I'm not huge in the variants, but I think the FOC for this week has the Black Panther number 25. And Black Panther 25 has like at least between 15 to 20 variants coming out this week. And I want at least 10 of them.
oh man,
and so I've got to pre-order them because I can't trust the local shops to handle business. So I've got to pre-order them. Maybe from somebody off of the community, or maybe one of the comic book sites.
right there, that you can reach out to Simple Simon. Oh, he's
Oh.
got
Simon-
some connections, man.
Simon knows people that know people.
Well, he knows
Well,
some
variant. I'm pretty sure it's cheaper to get it from someone in the US, but I guess
Right, right. Yeah.
You
So
know how much is here? A $3.99 book here is like almost $10 here
wow.
because the exchange rate and stuff. Yeah, we pay around almost pretty much $10 for a lot of books. Some of those black label premium format ones, you'll pay up to 20 sometimes for them. So like that's
Ooh.
why I'm walking out each week with a average. I probably spend about $150 a week on my hauls.
That is
I don't need to eat, Rod. I don't need
no
food.
right.
Good Lord.
We don't need lights. Who needs lights?
You don't remember this, Rod, but the very first video that you kind of found me on, Rod, I'll still remember. I did like a $200 comic haul, and then I remember that was the first time you commented on a video. You're like, "Holy crap, $200! You're an idiot."
Yeah. Oh, I remember. I'm getting flashbacks to the videos, sir.
But $200 is actually somewhere between 40 and 50. Mm.
So yeah, it's rough.
And speaking of Australia, I got 2 books. I sent 2 books off to CBCS to get signed and graded last summer. I think it's around July. And one book I got back, one book I'm still waiting on. And so I emailed them last month, politely, because I'm not gonna die if it doesn't come immediately. But I emailed them and I told them that I sent this book off to get signed and graded in July. It's like March. Can I have an update? And and it turns out that the book was supposed to be signed by Tom Taylor. And if I'm not mistaken, Tom Taylor is in Australia, correct?
He lives he doesn't live far from me.
Aha. And so CBCS said that's the holdup. And I'm like, oh, okay.
Oh, so they're going to send him the book today.
What
was
that?
He was signing over there or something.
So that's what they told me the holdup was they're still waiting on him to sign. And I figured there's something about travel restrictions and or shipping restrictions, or there's something going wrong in the mix.
I sent Rod a Tom Taylor signed book.
Yeah, you did.
You did. That was the first AOK I ever sent to anyone, I think. I
got it right here, Simon.
Hey, Southern. So how much is it to send a book from where you are to here?
Australia, it depends. If it's just one book, I don't know, I might pay about $30 to $40.
Oh,
I normally send like a bunch of books. So
I got you.
Where's the sign at the bottom there? Yeah.
Right here.
Aha. And which one? And which issue is that?
It's the Batman annual. I think.
Okay.
Yeah, this is oh man, you and Van Rancher and Vigilante, are the only guys from across the pond that sent. Well, I'm not saying that in a bad way, but Vivi was the first one to send me something from across the pond, and this thing right now, it is. When I got it, I was like, "Holy crap! It's signed." And I was just like, I'm so mind blown. And my wife tells me all the time, she goes, "Well, babe, do you send things out?" I go, "Babe, I mail out mystery packages, I do giveaways." And she goes, "But they all send you all these things." And I'm like, "Well, babe,
I know.
what do I? I'm sorry." But they appreciate, I guess, what I do. Is what I tell her all the time.
There you go. Southern says one slab. Southern just sent me a slab. So he said $30-something, which is US. So again, that slab for me to send it back probably would have been about 45, maybe.
There it is, man. That came from right there, man. Our homie right there. Hey, man.
That was a long time ago, mate. That was a while ago now.
Yeah, it's been a while, mate. Yeah, and if I wish I could turn the light on, and just because everything behind me, community, you watching this, everything here is the justice. The light won't do justice. It's pretty much what you guys sent to me, and it's
hey, good things happen to good people.
and I get emotional every time I hang out here, and I'm so mind blown. And I save all the Gemini boxes, and I had to throw some away, and I'm like, because I had no room, I'm like, where gonna put all these Geminis?
I keep my Gemini so I can send things back out.
But
right. I just sent out 2 books with Geminis that I got stuff in recently. Got to recycle them.
But yo, man, for Simon from across the pond, that's there's no words when I get things like this. This means a lot to me, and this is like when I walk in the room, I see certain things, and my eyes catch on. If I'm watching the Batman movie or thinking about Batman, my eye just goes boom, Batman, and this is the type of motivation that makes me I could be like, oh, I don't want to do anything today. I'm telling you, it's the truth. It's the truth, because I can see a book, or I get the messages on IG. Rod, are you doing a show? Are you doing a show? Are you doing a show? I'll be like, I'm thinking about it. All right, let's do it. I'm doing one. And it's just, it's this. I always call it the sixth man when it comes to sports. So, yes, Simon. Thank you, man.
Oh, good, mate. Oh, good. John, he called for you like half an hour ago. All right. I'm going to shoot off, Rod, just because I'm going to go get some breakfast.
Breakfast. All right. And before Simon jumps off the show, before we end the show, Yo, Simon, let the people know what you got going on, sir.
I don't know what I got coming out, but if you want to catch any replays of my streams, I did a sexy cover battle with Smiley Tory just before, so catch that on the rewind. And I also did a show yesterday, which I'm going to make ongoing, which is a collectibles show and tell. So yeah, I just get people from the community to come on and show us some of their collectibles. So that's something I'm going to do ongoing. So yesterday I had Comic Books NYC and Super Russ on, and I'm hopefully going to keep doing that and get more people from the community to jump on and show us their collectibles. So yes, Simple Simon, check me out and keep it simple.
Well said, man. Well said, sir. Nice,
All right, boys. Man. Enjoy your day, yeah?
Nice.
All right.
We'll go with it right now, man. We'll go with T, man. Mr. Flash by Night, man. Let the people know what you got going on. Simon had to bounce off, so here we go, man. Mr. T, let the people know.
I am TJ, Flash by Night. The next thing I'll probably have is, I think, a review of, like I said earlier, I snatched my headphone out. Thor and where are we at? Nonstop Spider-Man #2. Really, so I can put my headphone back in, my earpiece, and B, so I can see if Baron Zemo is in the back of the issue. The Madripoor fist pumper, Baron Zemo. Also, I did pick up one indie book this week. Because I wanted to pick up Chariot #2 because I really like #1, but like I said, my local shops have been slacking lately, and so I couldn't get Chariot. But I did find Lighthouse #1, and so I'm going to give this a read and maybe sneak a review in for this sometime soon. And besides that, new comic book day hauls and opening mail and hanging out.
Yeah. There it is, man. Hanging out right now with our good friend, man. Flash by Night. We're hanging out with, I like to say Mr. T, man. You know?
Well, no mohawk and no gold chains, but I'll take it.
That's out of respect, you know.
Right.
I say Mr. T. If anyone does not know you, but I do, man. So respect the name, man. Yeah.
I appreciate it.
Well, you know, it's an honor for you to hang on the show right now. A few people just jumping on. They would not jump on. I'm dropping invites. They're scared. It's up to John and Perry, whoever wants to jump on first. Man. Look at that. Perry saying, John. And so it's just back and forth, man. It doesn't matter, man.
John's having family time.
Yeah, he is. He's, you know, whatever. You can jump in the shower, John, like Perry did one year. He jumped in the shower. And
Wait a minute. That was a shower stream?
He was in a shower.
I don't know if that even sounds right. That was
it was clean. He was hiding away from the family. He was just like, yo, for a few minutes. So it was hilarious.
That is funny.
Episode, man.
That is funny. It's hiding and streaming in the shower.
Hey, that's how the community do, man. All right, man. That's pretty much it, man. I'm your boy Rod. Stay tuned. Tomorrow, it's gonna be another shout-out show. We're gonna be hanging out with some people from, you may know them, from IDW Publishing. We're gonna have David Booher and Drew Zucker. We're gonna have a hangout talk with these guys on what they've been doing with the book, one of the most popular books on IDW Kanto. And let's find out what's this thing going on. An animated series, a movie, who knows? The whole 9 yards. We'll find out tomorrow on the show, man. Stay tuned. That's at 4 o'clock tomorrow. Mr. Flash by Night, what you got going on? Let the people know one more time.
One more time. I'm gonna review some books. Open some mail. New comic book day coming up every new comic book day comes up every Wednesday, except for the DC enthusiasts. Their new comic book day comes up on Tuesday. We won't shame them for that. But the Wednesday Warrior keeps on going, and that's it. Book reviews and new comic book day and mail calls.
Oh,
I think I've got something from Southern Comic Geek to unwrap, and I may do that Wednesday also.
right.
It'll be kind of like a mystery book because whenever I go on auctions and I buy something here and I buy something there, and it may take a month or 2 or 3 months before I actually finish buying from a particular person and have them mail it out. And so by the time they send it, I will remember 1 or 2 books I purchased. The rest of them will be a total mystery until I open the pack.
Oh man.
So we'll see how that goes.
So we
But
must
yeah,
bounce out of here, and we got TM. What's up, Travis? Station, sir. Station, man. All right, man.
So wait a minute. Before we go too far, hit me onto this station. I always see stations. What's the station thing? Can I be down? Can I know?
All right, man. None other than I'm gonna yo Travis. He can explain it better than I can. So he's in the house right now. Yo, Travis, if you have a minute, TM, I'm gonna drop the link right now. Yo, Travis, jump on and explain everything. What is Station, man? I know Perry Comics and myself and a bunch of other people were talking about it, but let's get to the source right there, man. TM.
Right. Because I'm an old schooler, so when you so the station I know is
I'm
on the
old
TV.
school too, man.
The only station I know is on the TV and the radio. So I want to be hip to whatever this station is. I want to be down.
All right. Let's see if Travis will jump on. And it has something to do with veterans, the whole 9 yards. So let's find out if he jumps.
Oh, that'll be cool.
Let's see. Waiting to see. Oh, we got Joey back, Fools of 7. We got a few more people in the house right now. Nick the Comic Nerd. How you doing, man?
Aha.
Oh, we got Eric.
Okay.
Station is expression from there it is from Bill and Ted.
Gotcha.
It means be excellent.
Like aloha. All right. Okay.
And now we got Travis in the house, man. Explain this whole thing, man. Explain the whole thing, because a lot of people are just like.
I always see it in the chat, and I'm like, I wonder what this station thing is. Like,
well, it's a Bill and Ted reference.
Okay.
And it's all about an alien who is named Station, but it's really from the last one that just came out. Randomly, some guy goes Station as he's leaving.
Okay.
And us over at the Pop Culture Philosophers, the PCP Army, excitable as we are, we say station to everybody. It means like endearment of excitement or like saying like greeting to somebody, and it's just excellent to each other. So we just like to say be excellent to everybody around the community, and over at Pop Culture Philosophers, Robbie, he does that, and we're the PCP Army, and we just spread that around.
Gotcha. That's another channel I need to. There's so many good channels floating around, but that's another channel I need to watch more often. I didn't know, and I probably would have known if I was watching, that the Pop Culture Philosophers had a crew down in Huntsville last week. That would be cool to link up and meet and meet more people. But yeah, all right. So there we go. There's another station. Okay, that is cool. I've been seeing it and wondering what it was, and since it came up, I'm like, let me ask.
Yeah, I know
All right.
people are talking about it, and I was like, I think in a Fable, we talked about it last week. It happened so fast, and I was just so overwhelmed, and I was just like, okay. But it's a cool thing that
hmm
and actually more importantly is one of the things we got going on right now, and Travis will talk about that if you want to. Hashtag grow together. One of the things that we're all doing right now in the community, man. Got Fable in the house. A few more people in the house, man. Just a bunch of people. We got Missing Link. Just a bunch of people in
The
the
backlog. The backlog. That's another
house, man. What's
that's
going
another
on?
expression I've seen floating around, and I have no clue about the backlog bros.
What's the backlog, bro?
I don't know. Wait,
Oh,
wait.
man.
Do we know yet? Has that been revealed yet?
No, yeah, I don't think so. I still
Okay.
don't.
That is interesting. That's kind of fun.
Man. Yo, I'm just I'm looking at the chat and it's pretty dope that it just it keeps flying. The chat will not stop. And we're going on for an hour and 30 minutes, man. And
CGC
everyone
victims.
is Fables in the house. Oh man, Tomorrow's in the house, man. Holy crap, I'm here. Just man,
Yep.
it's amazing, man. How
I
how
heard
we do.
I heard they
Station,
were a
man.
group of elite comic nerds sanctioned to protect the multiverse. That is great. That is great.
It is amazing what
TM is a backlog. Oh, uh-oh. Are you being outed? He's like, maybe.
I cannot like agree or deny that.
Confirm or deny? Gotcha.
Confirm
Gotcha.
or deny.
All right.
I cannot.
Well, we will keep the anonymity. Oh.
this is great. And Chip said, and you thought we were done. Psych. Man, all the homies are coming out tonight, man. Hey, I'll drop the link. I'll drop it. Man, holy crap, man. I'll drop the link if you guys want to hang on. Well, not hang on, but if you want to just hang on, that just sounds so bad. If you want to just chill with us right now, man, we're hanging out right now, man. We got TM Dirty in the house. We got Flash by Night, man. Travis in the house. On your boy.
We also
Rob.
got Bob. Bob's here.
Oh,
Bob's here.
wait a minute. What's that? Let me see. Wow, nice. Whoa, wait a minute. We're gonna have someone jumping on the show right now, man. Man, he just bounced away for 1 second. Holy coconuts! This is what the community is all about, guys. This is Coast Coast Comics hanging out, having a good time, showing off some books. But next thing you know, we bring in the community members to have a time with us, and we could grow together. Hashtag grow together, man. And John,
it's more like country to country. We got people from the U.S. here. We got people from Canada.
Yes, that is so crazy. When you guys see people from the UK from across the pond, how do you feel about that?
I mean, you got all kind of different countries. You got the U.S., UK, Simon from Australia, Alabama, which is a country unto itself. Oh, wait a minute. What?
Is it working this time? My God.
There he goes.
Oh,
Family time's happening out in the living room, so
we got John.
He had to break away from family time.
I'm getting Rod's dropping links. He's almost 2 hours into the show and he's still dropping links. Don't you dare.
Oh, do you have any news, John?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not even here anymore. No, I was like, I was watching the show and then I was like, oh, I gotta check with the kids. I come back and I see my name in bold and the link, and I'm like, oh geez, I didn't realize Rod's looking for me.
Well, this is how we do, man.
Usually you just call me live, like in the middle of the show. Hey, John.
I could. I got the phone right here.
That would be hilarious.
This is the phone, so that doesn't really work.
All right,
I'm wearing my my other Rod shirt. His Sandlot. Gotta have the Sandlot shirt. You're killing me, Smalls.
Yeah, man. That's my comfort zone. That's my comfort zone movie shirt, man.
It's such a good movie.
It is. It's one of the best movies.
I'm not used to
I
holding
know you got
myself.
something going
Super
on later
fly,
on.
super
Like,
late.
what you got going on, sir?
What have I got going on? I'm here on
Later
your
on
show.
tonight, I know you got something.
Nothing. I got nothing going on tonight. I'm watching
Oh.
movies with the family and stuff. It's family night.
Oh.
Next week, Saturday night, we're doing Academy Award movies for this year. Bearded and I.
Oh, man. You more people in the house.
Oh man!
Nice.
Oh, the backstage bros.
Backstage bros.
Whoa, we got Wolf Warner in the chat, right? Yo, Wolf, man. What happened? I called you, man. Jump on the show right now, man. I called you. Wolf, you need to hang out with me right now.
I think Tomorrow Cinema needs to jump on.
Who?
Tomorrow Cinema.
Oh, tomorrow.
The link is in there, folks. Just click it. It's all over the place in there. Rod's dropping it every 5 minutes. He's dropping
Do it.
Well, you can do it, but make sure there's only one rules, man. No schlongs along.
No.
No,
I'm
don't
outta
do
here,
that,
man. I
man.
guess I'm
Don't
outta
do
here.
that. And if you want to have a good time, bring out your little cocktails if you want. How we do.
Yeah. No cocks, just cocktails.
Oh, good Lord, man. Bring out your bourbon, your whatever you want to.
Oh
This
goodness.
is gonna
That
turn
was the
into
worst thing I just said,
This
man.
is gonna turn into what Travis was on last night with Old Wolf, where it's just like it's just drinks and links and hanging out all night.
Drinks and links.
This won't be going on that long because that long. Well,
You're dropping the link and telling people to go get their drinks on right now. How long do you think
Drinks
this is
and
gonna last?
You know what? That should be the name of the show. That should be a Drinks and Links show.
no, that'd be for you, Flash. That'd be for you, man.
Were you just showing off a What If comic?
Yes, yeah. I think I was on Calvin's channel, and somebody brought this book up, and I walked past it in my store, like maybe for the last year. In my store every week, I looked over at it, and somebody mentioned it, and I'm like, you know what? Let me take the plunge. I don't know what's in it, but apparently, Ghost Rider is going metal. There we go. Or actually, what if Marvel Comics went metal? So we'll see what's in this thing. I just kind of got it because Ghost Rider's got a guitar on top of his charger.
He looks pretty cool on that cover, absolutely.
Right.
I like showing off mine.
Watch this. I'm calling Wolf Warner.
See, this is the
Which issue is that
shenanigans
one?
Rod pulls. That's a reprint. That's not a reprint. That's issue 7. What's that?
No,
All
it's
Yo, Wolf, man, we're here.
36
I'm way off.
out of the first volume. So
He's hanging the clock right now.
Oh, that's a great issue. I love that issue. I just sent my
Sorry,
issue. This is issue 10, which is the first Jane Foster or whatever as Thordis. I just sent that
Thordis.
one to get pressed and clean.
All right, man.
Hopefully that one comes back nice, high grade.
You got it, bro.
I just sent a bunch
Yeah,
of Spawn
All right, man. Love you, bro.
the Rogue Trader to get cleaned and pressed, and then sent
Nice.
to CDC.
Rogue Trader.
Hanging up a clock. He's been busy, but he said, "Yo, guys, hello." He said, "John, hello." Everyone in the panel. Hey, that came from Wolf Warner himself,
The
man.
man. Next up.
Next up,
He cracks me up.
Yeah.
Man. Wolf Warner slays me.
I've got to dig into some of the what if stories. I don't think I've read a what if story.
As a kid,
I like
that
the
was
premise
my
of 'em.
jam. I loved
What's
those
that?
when I was a kid. When I was a kid, I loved reading those. I remember reading one that was what if Wolverine had become king of the vampires or something, Lord of the Vampires. It was so cool. And then Punisher has to like Punisher becomes like the vampire hunter, like Blade. And Punisher's like he's like killing everybody. It was crazy. It was basically like vampires take over the Marvel universe and Punisher's got to kill them all. That was basically the plot. It was like bonkers. I was like, dang, this is cool. As a kid, it
Right.
was just like everybody dies in those. Yeah, that's the one. Lord of the Vampires. There he is.
You know what?
I mean,
I've
you
seen
got
that
you got-
cover around too.
Look at that cover. You got Jean Grey as Phoenix. You got Wolverine, and you got Punisher crouching behind him, ready to kill everybody. It's like, yes, that book sells itself right there.
Right.
It's perfect that Travis had that one just sitting there.
I
Been
just
sitting
picked up.
beside
I
me.
just picked up what if Electron didn't die. So
I did a
just-
whole video. I did a whole video of the what if I have, with all the what ifs I have right now. I actually just got another one today. It's on the way. It's what if Spider-Man's clone had lived from the first book.
Ooh.
good one.
So
Did you check out that new? Was it Spider-Man's Shadow? The new Chip Zdarsky Spider-Man. That's kind of a what if, basically.
I did get it. I'm waiting for it too.
I heard some.
I
good
think
things.
it- I think
didn't
at
read
least-
it.
I don't know if every cover says it, but I think I've seen at least one cover that says "what if"
Oh,
on
that's
it.
cool. Good.
Yeah, so I think it's it may officially be a what if story.
Nice.
Just looking at the chat, man. This is crazy.
What if you said the magic word for TM Nerdy?
It's the magic word. Yeah, he's a what if fan.
Okay.
He's probably freaking out. You said you never read one before. He's like, what? That's
Well,
fun.
because they're so like I said before, I've only been reading comics 5 or 6 years, so I missed the what if glory days almost, and so I've got to go.
Yeah.
I've got to go back and see some of those.
Honestly, when they announced all the movies and shows they're doing for the next 5 years or whatever, What If was the one I was most excited about personally.
Right.
I think the concept is so ripe for television, and then doing it animated with the voice actors from the movies.
Yeah.
It's going to be hard watching, just the excitement of it for sure. But then when you get things like, Chadwick Boseman's last Black Panther performance and things like that, it's just going to elevate what is already a cool idea to another level.
I didn't even think about that. I know that T'Challa is supposed to be Star-Lord, I think,
Yeah.
in the what if. I didn't think about that being Chadwick Boseman's last appearance, at least in the MCU.
In the MCU, yeah, he'll get.
Yeah.
He did the voice work, and that's going to be a bit of an emotional roller coaster watching that one for sure.
Right.
You okay there, Rod? You look like you're falling asleep, man. You okay?
No, I'm not falling asleep. I'm looking at the chat, man. Just looking at the chat. And I'm looking at the phone too because, man, I gotta call the wifey shortly, man. But we hanging
She's
out.
like, how
Uh-oh.
are you doing this show?
Well, wait a minute. The wifey's not here, boo. We're just hanging out, man.
Yeah, if the wifey was there, this show would have been like 20 minutes long.
So really inside baseball, where I usually shoot at, where I usually do my YouTube stuff at, is out front in the living room.
Me too.
No, where the main hangout place is, and so unless my wife is asleep or going to sleep, I'm in the bedroom doing streaming. So I wouldn't be surprised if the next 10-15 minutes I get a knock on the door. You got to vacate. We got to trade.
our main living room space with the TV and everything for the kids, they're all in there watching stuff, and that's where I usually am for my live streams. So I'm in the studio where I shoot other stuff and hanging out. And Rod's snuggling with his best books. Look at this guy.
I'm in the studio too.
He's shaming me all day.
I just want to say something. Entropy in Comics is here, and
Kevin, what's up, Kevin?
It's just his birthday yesterday, I think, or today, one of the two. So happy birthday to him!
Heck yeah!
All right, happy birthday!
One of the things I'm looking forward to a ton of things being different when COVID stops being this big thing. But like, he lives like less than an hour from me, and it's like I got to get together with this guy. Like, I've been on so many shows with Kevin and never met him in person. We go to some of the same shops even when I drive far enough and he drives far enough.
Y'all meet kind of midway, or
there's a ton of great shops right between us for sure. See that book? That's just hot doo-doo water. I'm ready to take one of those I'm gonna take one of those. I'm gonna buy one of those in Florida and have it shredded by Comic Club when I go. I'm gonna shred one of those suckers. Just for Perry. Ooh.
What if?
What if the X-Men had something on Asgardian? Had destroyed Asgardia? No.
It had stayed in Asgard.
Stayed in Asgard. There you go. Throg, man. Yeah, man. Love Throg.
And then
I didn't know much about Throg until was that Thor number 12 or 13? I think it's Thor number 12 of this last run. Yeah, Throg showed up and he gave Donald Blake a run for his money.
I love Throg. I think he's hilarious. And there's been a couple of times when like all the Thors are battling and helping, and you see in the background somewhere this little frog flying through with this
little mini hammer.
I freaking love it. It's hilarious.
So this one is, what if Professor Xavier had become the Juggernaut?
He'd had to do a lot more weight.
How does that even work?
They're half brothers, those two characters. So clearly it was a moment in time when their destinies swapped. I don't know. But it's hilarious.
That would be hilarious.
He has the kinetic, like the mind powers that Professor X has, and the brute strength. So he has both abilities.
So, is he walking?
Yeah.
Well,
he's not walking. He's like bursting through.
That's the first thing I thought is, does he have his mobility?
He does.
While being the Juggernaut.
Yep, he's got the whole package.
Oh. Well, how do you do anything with that? How do you stop that?
You can't.
It's like the book should be, what if Professor X became the Juggernaut?
Yeah.
The end.
the Marvel Universe dies. Rod, I think, has a box right next to him that is all the books I've either sold him or wish I bought and he bought instead. And it's there. So
wait a minute, John.
These books out. He just keeps pulling them out. Hey, this book. Oh, you missed this book? Yeah. John, you didn't make this book.
The Black Panther was an A-OK. I was off from work that day, and I got that package in the mail. And I was like, who the hell was this guy?
So I
did not know that we went on for a couple hours.
I sent Rod,
and I was like, John, who is this guy? I don't know who it is.
I got his address from I think I got your address from Edwin, because I didn't tell you I was sending you something. I sent it to him, and I didn't write my name on it. I just wrote California.
You called it Laguna Beach.
Yeah, and then he texts me, and he's like, "Dude, I just got a package in the mail. Maybe it has a bomb in it or something. Like, I don't know if I can open this."
It was
Yeah.
like anthrax.
He like legitimately thought he was gonna be like blown up by a comic book package. It was a Gemini mailer. It was like a
Yeah.
And I was
you,
like-
you did a show with the girls,
yeah.
and you had a Black Panther.
Yeah,
And
no,
then
Black Panther.
I
Yeah,
just
Kirby
commented,
Black
I
Panther
said,
1.
Yeah, I don't have that. I said something like that, and next thing you know, boom, it was in the mail, man. It was, but I was like, I'm telling you guys, I did not go to work that day. Got this package. I'm walking around with it in the house.
He's so scared.
And John was
Wait. Now, if you suspect that this may be a dangerous package, why is it in the house?
well, I was just like,
You got
I
to
don't
poke it to
know,
something
man.
outside to make sure nothing happens.
It was
yo,
so
Travis,
funny to be
come
texting.
back on the show, man.
And then he's
don't go away.
texting to me. He's like texting me. Like, he's like, I don't know what I should do. And I was like, well, it sounds like you got a fan. Maybe you should just open the package and see what's in there, man.
And then
That had to be funny on your end.
Oh man, I was dying. I was
How-
Oh
wait,
yeah,
I was
how long-
sending
how long
messages
did
to
you-
Perry and to Edwin? I was like, oh my god, that's hilarious.
How long did you drag it out?
I mean, it was most of the afternoon because he was like,
Yeah.
do I open this? Do I do an unboxing? What do I do?
Yeah.
I don't even know who this is from. I don't know anybody in California. And I'm like, dude, I'm from California.
I think I still have in my drawer somewhere. It's called Laguna Beach or something. Oh, we got someone else that wants to hang out on the show,
Uh-oh.
man.
Great
We're
little
gonna bring
party.
in right now one member of the
Drum
station,
roll.
man. Boom. Remy Q.
What's
Hey.
going on, everybody? How you doing?
Let's see. How do I do this? There
There
we
you go.
go.
You got it. What's up, Rami Q?
Hey, how's it going? I actually I can't stay on too long, but y'all were talking about what ifs, and my favorite comic of all time happens to be a what if. I wanted to share it with y'all if possible.
Okay.
It is probably one of the most bizarre covers, so it's way overlooked. But what if the Hulk went berserk?
Ooh,
Again, very odd looking cover.
Oh,
that's a
Wait.
cool one.
Now the interior art is still up to par. I mean, it's it's still really good on the inside. But in this one, the Hulk basically goes crazy. He kills Thing, he kills Iron Man, Human Torch. They send the army, they drop bombs on him, everything they can, and he destroys everybody, and it's amazing. And it's always been one of my favorites. And again, if you were going off of the cover, it's just one of the most ridiculous looking covers, and so it's way
It almost has like
overlooked,
a
but,
strength. It almost has like a Sienkiewicz cover. Like it
Yeah,
almost
it's
looks like
just-
Sienkiewicz.
really bizarre. But again, the story itself is absolutely amazing.
I like the gold lettering. I'm really easy to please. So I like the gold lettering.
It's cool. It looks cool.
So
I think-
sorry,
I think the
I was
Hulk-
trying to go through some of the what ifs that I had. So
I feel like
it was-
Hulk,
it was-
Hulk and Wolverine are in a bunch of great what ifs, and I have like, what if Hulk killed Wolverine? What if Wolverine killed Hulk? I got like both of those.
oh yeah.
There's some great ones.
What numbers are those?
You know what? Let me go grab them, and I'll. You know what? It's gonna take me forever to find them. I don't remember. Somebody in the chat will tell us. I don't remember the numbers. I've got them in my Hulk box in the other room.
let's see, man.
Hey, anyways, I appreciate it. Again, I can't hang out too long, but I did want to just share that one with everybody. So, what if number 45? If y'all get a chance, check it out. It really is
Nice.
a phenomenal story. So, take it easy, everybody. Though, I'll see you in the chat.
All right.
All right,
Thanks, brother.
Stay classy, Brandon.
Well,
That's not nowadays. Yo, man, I just did it as a kung fu. Just had a lot of community don't know about White Tiger, man. And this is the first appearance of White Tiger.
Puerto Rican superhero.
Yeah, man. Yeah, sure. I do it because I have to. It's one of the things. It's in my blood. And it's by Marvel too. It's by Marvel, so it's pretty dope. It's in black and white. The artwork is fantastic. It's fantastic, and he's
Yeah, yeah. I was telling Rod earlier there are a few attorneys in comics who are attorney by day, and whatever hero they are by night. I want an accountant. I don't know if there is one, if there has been one. He can be a CPA, he can work for the IRS, but I want an accountant somewhere.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever heard of one.
Right.
That's true.
Except from the movie The Accountant. He doesn't count.
Crunching numbers by day and cracking skulls by night.
Right. and maybe he can. I forget what Ben Affleck's deal was in The Accountant.
I want to say he was like brainwashed into
that
he was an assassin or something.
No, I thought he was autistic or something like that. Like
Is that what it was?
Yeah, he has, but he could really fight and shoot and handle himself. But B, he no matter what else he did, he had a handle on the numbers. He knew his accounting stuff.
That's funny.
But he wasn't very social, and I guess he didn't pick up on certain things. So I would love a story with an accountant who's also a hero and maybe has some kind of particular special issue that's not really written about. I don't know if that comic will ever fall from the sky.
I don't know. Yeah, I'll keep my eyes out though for you.
Question, people, man. Does anybody have what if Spider-Man never lost cosmic power?
I don't.
I don't too.
And most of those what ifs actually start with an actual Marvel story, correct?
Yeah, they usually have like someone like the originals would have like the Watchers would be there towards the beginning, just saying, "Yeah, this is how it went down." But what if this? So they give you a little bit of the original history, and then there's the Watcher right there, and then they go off on a tangent to a different place. Yeah. Rod, I'm gonna need to get back to family time here. I'm gonna get in trouble.
Yeah, man. I'm about to get out of here too, man.
Right.
With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I'm gonna get a platform to Mr. John Comics.
Oh, I don't need that. I don't need any platforms. I'm not doing any. I got Comic Gories on Monday, but that's it. Everybody have a great weekend. I'm good.
All right, John. Thank you so much for hanging out on the show, man.
Stay tuned.
Bye, guys. Stay tuned.
Man, that was pretty nice to hang out with John and hanging out with the panel members right now, man.
Yep.
Yo, pushing on 2 hours right now. Holy coconuts, man.
That time really does fly.
Is that the first time you just chill with John?
I think the first time I came on, he was on, and I forget who else it was. Because I was out.
Travis, is that the first time?
Yes.
Oh, man.
Now this is my first time being on with Travis.
Oh, we got TNT. Oh, boom! It's born right now. You guys need to collaborate, man. TNT is done, man. Right there, man.
I don't know. I may have to work on that drinks and links. I may have to think about that if nobody else wants it. That may be a good idea.
That's pretty dope, man. But it's nice, and this is what it's all about, man. We get to know each other and get to know the channels and just grow in the community. It's nice to hang out with Mr. T. I'm gonna call you Mr. T. Last night.
What is it? Planet Arizona? Planet Arizona. Be careful out there driving. Uh-oh.
Action Night by Night, and then we got TM and Nerdy in the house. Oh, you want to show something off? All right, well said, sir. Whoa!
Might show off these masterpiece. Masterpiece cards from the 90s.
Boom!
Yeah, that kind of stuff is that kind of stuff really makes me envious.
Don't crack it open, man. Don't crack it open.
I'll be opening this live on my channel soon.
Aha.
Coming
I told who was that I was talking to? I think it was Dream of August Comics. I was talking to him, and I told him I feel like I was born in the wrong decade. Oh no! Wait a minute.
Oh.
Wait a minute. Come with me if you want to live.
I've never seen this before, man.
And you got some Young Blood. Wow. Ghost Rider.
So, like, where do these cards come from?
Oh, we stockpiled in Canada. We're holding them all here. You guys got rid of them because you were like, oh, well, this stuff isn't worth anything. Just ship it to Canada, so we have it all here. So.
And then
we're not giving it back either.
And then later on, like, wait a minute, give it back,
Oh man.
It sounds funny, but it's probably pretty realistic. There are probably things floating around that we're like, we don't need that stuff. And now it's like, oh, it's worth something. We want it back.
And like I opened up a pack of Silver Surfer cards that were all Prism cards. So like got them all and they're all shiny from the 90s too.
Oh, you was oh, dude, it was dope, man.
And see, I remember having sports cards in the 90s, and they were just sports cards. That was it. Now everybody opens sports cards with excitement and value.
And I agree with you 1,000%, man. Because
between that and video games, I was a pretty good fighting game player. Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat, Killer Instinct. But when I was playing, all I did was waste quarters at the arcade. Now people are playing and it's lucrative and they're streaming and all this good stuff. And I'm like, I was born in the wrong decade.
Yeah, you could take the whole controller to the house now. But just like you said, man, I remember just asking my mom for 50 cents, man. Mm-hmm. 2 quarters. I would put it on a game, and doesn't matter if as soon as I press kick punch, I'm dead. And then there it goes, 25 cents, dead, man.
No, I was younger and I used to try to roll up on the older guys at like the Mortal Kombat and Street Fighter games, and I go in there with quarters on top of quarters, and you would put your quarter on top of the console to kind of get mine, basically.
What I'm talking about.
And I got knocked around a little bit, but I finally learned a couple of fatalities here and there, a couple of combos, and I can hang with grown people. But it wasn't lucrative back then. Now it's lucrative.
Man, that sucked back then. Man.
I will tell you though, one of the guys who took my money all the time actually told me which major to take when I was in college. Like it had to be at least like 15 years after the arcade had closed and everything. I ran across him and we had.
Let's make sure, TN, man. We're talking about old school, man. I gotta make sure you know anything about popping quarters and the game machine. You can find them. You can still find these things at a pizzeria, man. You pop a quarter and play Pac-Man. I will kill a Pac-Man machine to this day. I'm telling you. Don't
No.
challenge me on Pac-Man.
I grew up with a Super Nintendo.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with Super Nintendo.
Boom.
But I gotta head out, guys. It's late here, and I'm gonna head to bed here soon. But thanks for
All
having
right.
me on.
All right. If you have
Nice
any
to meet
few
you.
words you want to mention, let people know. Here you go.
Oh, well, tomorrow I will be on Big Herm Collectibles channel. We'll be talking about Falcon and the Winter Soldier, Invincible, and issue 5 to 10 of the Spawn Compendium. And then on, I'm going to say Wednesday, I'm going to be having a community guest on, Bobby Delgado. I don't know if anybody knows him. You've probably seen him in chats. He doesn't have a channel, but I'm having him on because he's been collecting since like the 70s. So I want to pick his brain in that and see what he's up to. See what he's collected throughout the years because he has an amazing collection. And then the same night, I'll be over on Chamorro Cinemas right after that. We'll be talking about cartoons of the 90s. And it'll be me, Chamorro, Robbie from Pop Culture Philosophers, and Cairo Prime, I think. And then Friday, I will be opening this pack.
Oh.
And then what is exciting that's coming up on my channel is April 30th at 8 p.m. Eastern. I will be having Alfred Page, creator of Blowtorch and Chess from Second Sight Publishing, on my channel to talk about a little bit about his comic.
Okay.
Right, man. We're hanging out right now with TM Nudie. Our homie. Travis in the house, man. Face.
All right.
All right. He has to bounce out, he said. So, yo, check him out on Instagram, YouTube, the whole 9 yards, man. TM Nerdy. It's a place to be. Check him out right now.
All right, guys. Thanks for having me. Station, everybody in the chat.
right.
Station Rod, Station Flash by Night. Hey.
All right, man. We're going to end the show right now, man. Hanging out with Flash by Night, my cool homie friend. And this guy jumped on before, becoming, how you say, more comfortable talking. And it's pretty dope, man, to hang out with you once again. It's an honor to have you back on the show, man. So, nice.
I appreciate you having me on and being welcoming. I put it like that. I like the open door policy.
All right, well, then we'll keep it like that, man. Open. Actually, they will do that, man. Saturday, open door policy. Well, he just
don't break the one rule.
What would be the one rule, sir?
You know what the one rule is. It's your rule.
I know, man.
We're gonna keep it on the waist up. How about that?
Boom. Well said, sir. Well said, man. It's been a great night, man. Community, just hanging out here with a bunch of members. Oh man, good lord, I can't even talk about the chat. The chat has been fantastic.
Right.
More important.
It was like after hour one, it was kind of like the chat caught their breath and then came back for more. Oh, and I almost knocked my book over.
Don't do that, man.
Oh, no, Storm Shadow.
Not now, Storm Shadow, man.
Oh, you'll never be a 9-8 now. All this we've done.
Oh, thank you so much for hanging on the chat right now. I know a bunch of you guys want to be members on the channel. I'm working on things, guys. Just be patient with me, and we'll take it from there. But on your boy, Rodney Reed, thank you so much for hanging out. on Coast to Coast Comics. Oh man, stay tuned. Special interview, hangout. You know what? Not even an interview. This is a hangout. Hey, we're gonna hang out with the Canto brothers from IDW Publishing, man. Man, we're gonna have David Boer in the house. We're gonna have Drew Zucker in the house, man. It's gonna be a great time. Any questions? Send it to me on the DM or IG. I'll take all your questions. Let's hang out with these guys, man.
I kind of like Simon's question from earlier whether or not it's safe to hop into this third installment of Kanto without having read the first two. I kind of like that question.
Well, yo, just send all the questions on the DM, man, and on Instagram. Just send all the questions to me. I'm trying to get a list of questions because guys are just cool homies. They're real laid back, and it should be a good time. That's why I did not call it a interview. I call it a hangout.
Right.
So I don't like the last few things I've been doing when I bring people to the show. I don't like seeing an interview. I was like, oh, there's an interview. I wanted to hang out. I just want these guys
Right,
to just
right.
relax, man.
That
Am
needs,
I
that
right
needs to be
or wrong?
formal.
I mean, that's the way to be, man. I mean, these guys are putting out work. They're working. They don't want to be interviewed. I guess they
No.
want to just be hanging out. So that's what I want to do. So that's why I call it a hangout, man. All right. That being said, holy coconuts, man, over 2 hours, man. Travis dropping links, man. Station, thanks for having me on. Man, no, thank you for jumping on the show, sir. Man.
I'm gonna have to get used to that. Yeah, there we go.
Oh, all right, man. We out of here, man. I'm your boy Rob. We're hanging out with
Me? That guy? Flash by night?
Flash by Night. My
Yes, sir.
homie, right? So stay tuned for whatever we got going on. You already know, man. We're just hanging out here, having a good time on the Saturday night Coast to Coast Comics. I'm Rod. That is Travis. Travis in the house, man. We got Flash tonight in the house, man. Don't go nowhere, man. We'll see you all tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern.